Ooh, so hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps y'all. Peace and love. So, I need to adjust my thing, my setup. Just a second. I get my life together. All right, so for those who do not know, for those who are unaware, we're raising funds. We're raising funds. So we're gonna be doing some card pulls today. Chicken noodle soup. Soda on the side. Y'all ever just wake up feeling like dancing? It's soda on the side. Let it rain. Clear it out. Let it rain. Clear it out. I don't know what it. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. That's a message. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. There's going to be a flow of emotions that are going to come through you today. And wherever you are, it may actually literally rain today. But in your personal life, there is going to be a flow of emotions. That's why this emotions card came out right together with the life card. There's going to be a flow of emotions that are going to come through your life. That's why this song, Chicken Noodle Soup with a soda on the side, let it rain, clear it out. There is a clearing that is coming. Oh, Holy Spirit, speak. There is a clearing that is coming. There is a clearing that is happening. There is a clearing that is transpiring. There is a clearing that is manifesting. There is a clearing that you have manifested, that you have willed into your life. There is a clearing, baby, and it's here. And it's about to literally blow out all the things that were keeping you stuck, stagnant, the things that were not serving your highest and best good. There's a clearing coming. Let it rain, clear it out. Let it rain, clear it out. I was like, why that song pop in my head, Spirit? And I was like, oh. I put two and two together. Peace and love, Mary. Thank you. Thank y'all. So for y'all just joining in, I'm literally raising funds so that I can get a place to stay. So if you would like a reading, please comment below me. You'll be thoroughly contributing to me being able to have a place to stay for the week. I would greatly appreciate that. But as y'all know, I don't like to just ask for things. Like I like to be able to make sure that there's an equal exchange here. Um, uh, so yeah, if you would like a reading, comment below me. Thank you for the like and the subscription. Gratitude, beauty. And so this is just a general reading that I'm doing now. And so if you want a personal reading, you can comment below me. And y'all know I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on YouTube and what is that? I'm live on YouTube and on TikTok. But yeah, there is a stream of emotions that are about to flow through you when this comes up because this is the message for sun flow, which is right now over the next like 12 connections, 12 connects. Um, yeah, you are you're about to experience an emotional overflow. That's what I'm hearing, an emotional overflow in the best way. These things are going to be coming up so they can finally be released. Let it rain, clear it out. That's what I keep hearing. Let it rain, clear it out. 444 on the clock. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. With a soda on the side. Yeah, so if y'all want a personal reading, comment below, let me know. Comment below, let me know that you want a personal reading. Yeah, we're doing card pulls for 555. And We can do it on whatever subject you would like for it to be done on. And as I say, you'll be contributing to me being able to have a place to stay for the week. So I would greatly appreciate it. Um, but either, and also donations are welcome as well. Um, who's a justice collector? Justice will be, I just heard justice will be served on a silver platter. Justice will be served on a silver platter. Somebody specifically here, you were a good friend. You were a really good friend, likely very protective, very confident, very certain, very sure of yourself. And people didn't like that. Mm, 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 mm. People didn't like that. People didn't like how protective you were. People didn't like how loving and how much of a good friend you were. People didn't like that because when you come in to a person's life, you you enact justice. You serve justice. I don't know if you know that about yourself. It's given nope. You enact justice. You serve justice to people. Okay? You serve justice without even it's just like you don't do anything to serve justice. You just show up as yourself, and in you showing up as yourself, baby, you serve justice. You serve justice. You're the justice collector. That's why they call it just jumped out of the deck like that. Look at this. What I just say. What I just say. What I just say. Yourself. You are a justice collector. You don't know that about yourself though. You just be out here. You know how they talk about like La La Land, like how kids just be like as the mother or the father of that child, like you're always making sure that they're protected and loved and cared for and in good environments and healthy and doing the things that they need to be doing and not doing crazy stuff like. But as the kid is just off over in like it must be nice to live in that world where you're just off in la la land. And so I think that's how you are when it comes to like being a justice collector. You're very like you're just a naturally protective person. You're just a naturally good friend. You're just 808 on the clock. You're just a naturally good friend, naturally um protective, and you're naturally protective. You're naturally a good friend. Yeah, naturally. And because of this, you bring justice into people's lives and it disturbs people. So, but I also, the other side of the message that I was getting when I saw Justice Collector is there's about to be justice served. Because of this overflow of emotions that is about to pour out, because you're about to see um because you're about to see emotions from a different vantage point is given skyrise, you know what I mean, like penthouse type views where you can look out the view of a penthouse and you can see literally everything. You're about to, whatever this emotional overflow is, once you release all of those emotions, all the tears, all the anger, all the frustration, once you release all of it, you're going to literally evolve and rise in how you see the situations that you were put through, that um, put you in so much pain, that cause you so much agony. You're going to see them from a different vantage point. And you're literally about to pick up your life and be like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. And I'm going to move on with my life. And I'm going to live in love. And when you choose that, when you choose to live in love, when you choose to not hold on to the past, when you choose to fully walk away from those family members, those last few, I'm here to number three. So those last few family members, you got probably three family members you still talking to that you know you need to release and let go of, or three friends or three people that you want to consider to be friends but you just know deep in your heart that they ain't. Because you're such a good friend, right? Because you're such a good friend, you want to believe that everybody else is a good friend too. Mm-mm. Because y'all been friends for such a long time. Because y'all been friends for such a long time, you want to believe that they're a good friend. Or maybe they used to be a good friend. Maybe they started off as a good friend. They probably started off that way, baby. But they falling off. They fell off their square a long time ago. They ain't no good friend no more, you know. And it's whenever your spirit feels led to do something, it's so important to do that thing. But what I'm getting here, because this is for sun flow, this is for the right now energy. There is justice being served on your behalf for people who did you wrong, who mistreated you. And I don't like to be that person to be like, oh, it's time for justice and this, that. Like, I don't like to do that. I'm not one of those. It's 11:11 on the clock when I said that. I'm not one of those people. I don't like to put that shit out there, but this is a season where justice is being served because you rose above. You finally rose above it all. You finally said, okay, I'm done cycling and recycling in those same emotions. And so you literally have an emotional overflow that is going to come in and is going to wipe out all that other energy. And you're about to evolve in your life, that suffering, that being that, like sometimes we're unconsciously taught how to be nice instead of being kind. Nice people do things because they want something from someone. Kind people do things because it's the right thing to do, because they feel led to do it, because they're doing it in the name of love, in the name of truth, in the name of respect, right? Um, Look at this. Good trouble. I just told you, you good trouble. You cause chaos wherever you go. And you just be sitting there like, how? I didn't even do anything. You don't have to do anything. You are the thing. It's like you come in, somebody here may be a Libra, 12:34 on the clock, 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody here may be a Libra, or you may have like significant Libra placements in your chart, like Libra Sun, Libra rising, or you may have like Libra in a Venus placement or something like that. You may have something very significant in Libra. If y'all want to read, comment below and let me know. Say me. This is just a general reading. Um, this is just a general reading. But by you contributing to the readings for the day, you will be thoroughly helping me to be able to get a place to stay for the week, and I would greatly appreciate that. Donations are also welcomed and thoroughly valued. Gratitude, beauties. Um, but yeah, you're the person that you don't even realize you're like a walking, I don't know, like you're a walking fixer. Like I don't even know how to put it. You know what I mean? Like you're a walking fixer. You just walk around like, yeah, just being in your natural element. You just walk around in it, you know? You walk around in it. Yeah. Yeah, but that's the energy that I'm getting for the day. You just walk around as, and there's going to be this emotional overflow that is going to wipe out whatever energy, whatever lingering energy that could have possibly been blocking. Um, and so this shift that you're about to make in the right now moment. Maybe you just had recently done it even before you got on here and watched this video, before you got on here and watched this live. Even before, right before you got on here, you probably had just had an emotional overflow where like all of these emotions were coming up and coming through for you. And you were just like, I'm done. Like you just like, you stamped it. You like, I'm finished. Right? Finishing. Like you're tired of your emotions running your life. You're tired of your emotions causing you suffering. You're tired of your emotions like causing you to like be this. It's giving people pleaser energy. Like you are a recovering people pleaser, or you're on your way to being a recovering people pleaser. And you like, I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. I'm fed up with it. Finished. You're like, I'm done. I don't want no more. Time for someone to listen to their intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust it. Listen to it. Live it. Love it. Know it. Okay. Trust your intuition. Happy sun flow, beautiful beings. That is the energy that I was getting. If you would like a personal reading, comment below and let me know. I'm doing some card pulls today. Today feels like it's just going to be such a peaceful day. I don't know, like the energy's been so heavy with like the full moon and the eclipse and Virgo and all of this. Like today just feels like okay, it's gonna be some peace. Yeah, it's gonna be some peace. Somebody has a good friend heading their way. Somebody's about to call you, text you, something like that. A good friend is headed your way. Use your discernment though. Yeah. Use your discernment though. The curse breaker card just jumped out. Um, you change the trajectory of someone's life. Gratitude, beauty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't get those often. Thank you, beauty. Where have you been all my life? Where have you been all my life? But yeah, donations are welcome. If you would like a reading, comment below and let me know that you would like a reading. And donations are welcome. Gratitude, beauty. How are you? I don't think have I ever seen you on one of my lives before? I guess I haven't really been going live like that a lot. Kind of, being outside. It's kind of hard. Happy to hear that. I'm glad all is well for you. I'm glad. I'm feeling great. Like I was just saying, like I think right before you got on here, like I feel like today is gonna be like a very peaceful day. I need to do some readings though, because I need some funds so that I can be able to book where I'm at for at least another week. So that I won't be outside. But just as far as like how I'm feeling, I feel like this overwhelming sense of peace and calm today. Like I don't know how to explain it outside of that. Like it's just peaceful. Like even if I have to leave here and I don't get the money that I need, like I don't know. I'm peaceful. I feel at peace today. But this curse breaker card did come out, right? So you did it. That's for somebody specific. Yeah, no worries, no pressure, period. Can't do it, can't have it. Peace and love, beautiful beings. Those who don't know, I'm live on YouTube and TikTok, so it always works out because everything works out the way it's supposed to. The way it's supposed to. Like everything works out the way it's supposed to. It says confidence, baby. I am confident that everything is going to work out. I feel like everything is working out for me. I love that everything is working out for me. I speak, decree, and declare that everything is working out for me in my highest favor and my highest good. I see everything working out for me. Come here, somebody. I see everything working out for me. I feel it working out for me. I know it's working out for me. Those are like the chakra affirmations for those who don't know what I was doing. Because what is it? I am, I do, I feel, I love, I speak, I see, I know. Yeah, for the affirmation. Yeah, I will sit here and shuffle these cards all day. Well, yeah, thank y'all for entertaining me. But yeah, I gotta do the readings. I want to do the readings for the day. Desire. I just heard desire dump. Like 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 the dump truck. Beep beep, I got like a dump truck. Believe it, receive it, achieve it, baby. It's just like that. Just like that. And thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. But yeah, desire dump. It's like, the dump truck be dropping all the stuff out, like dumping all the stuff. You're about to, and that's connected to the message that I was just giving. That's probably where a part of that emotional overflow or whatever is going to come from. You have that emotional overflow. You have desires, like multiple desires that are coming in for you, not one or two, here or there. You have multiple desires coming in for you, things that you've been desiring for a very long time, and they're all about to come in. It's just almost like the Most High gonna be like, "Here you go." You ever watched the TV show Lost, where they had took a plane somewhere, the plane ended up crashing, and they ended up out in the middle of like nowhere or somewhere where they didn't know anything about, and they randomly, or they thought was random, but they started getting these, like, I think monthly packages where it would have like certain supplies for like survival in it, food, and medical stuff and all of that. Like, and they were like so grateful, and it was like, ready and expecting it to come, every month or however often it was coming. Um, but I don't think whatever this is, you're expecting it to come because it's been so long. Because the first few times the dump happened in the TV show, they were not expecting it. They didn't know that it was coming. Like, and it kind of threw them off, but they were excited. They were happy about it because it was something that they knew that they were going to be needing. 22:22 on the clock. It was something that they knew that they were going to be needing, right? So a desire dump, something that you've been desiring, and it's multiple things. It's not just one thing, but it's probably gonna, oh, Holy Spirit speak. It's gonna come all in one package, but that one package is gonna have multiple things. It's almost like a care package, like people when people send folks in the military or people who are away, like they send them, or at college or whatever, they send them care packages, and in the care packages they may have like a piece of clothing item in there. They may have like medical smooches or stuff like that in there, and like necessary survival things in there. They may have different types of food or snacks, or depending on where they are, who they are, and what they may be wanting or needing, they send them a care package that's tailored to them specifically. So sometimes it'll have clothes or shoes, sometimes it'll have food, other times it'll have like survival kit items and stuff like that in there. But you're about to receive a care package. And it's going to be one package. So you're probably not going to think that that one package is going to come with everything that it's going to be coming with. That care package is going to be loaded. It's going to be loaded. You're going to be like, but it's going to be loaded. I'm seeing somebody take their care package without knowing that it's their care package and putting it on what is it, the little shelf or whatever beside their front door. And it's going to sit there. You got a whole care package that's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. And you don't even know what it's bringing forth to you and for you. You don't even know. You don't even know. 24:24 on the clock. You don't even know. Look at this. Peace, baby. I don't know why they're standing out to me just now. But you have a whole care package. A whole care package that's loaded with everything that you've been praying for, asking for, desiring. It's right there. It's sitting. Go get that thing off of your off of your dresser and open that care package. You probably thought it was just another one of those things that you ordered from Amazon. And you just like, I'll open it later. Maybe tomorrow, next week or something, whenever I get time. Go open that package. Now, this care package could be like an actual physical care package. For some of you, this may be an email that you ain't opened yet. For some of you, this could be a text message that you got that you never replied to or that you never even fully opened and read. Like this could be a phone call that you missed that you need to return. Like, but however, this care package is coming to you, the care package is coming to you. The care package, it's like the ball is in your court. It's giving that energy. The ball is in your court, baby. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. The odds are ever in your favor. The odds are ever in your favor. There we go. I think that's better. Turn it slightly. Ooh, I like that view. Yes. That's much better. Why I wasn't doing this before? Because it kept cutting my stuff off and I ain't like that. Okay. And I can see myself on both of my thingamajigs. Yeah, but if y'all like a personal reading, comment below and let me know. Say me. Um, Say me. Y'all be thoroughly contributing to me getting a place to stay for the week, and donations are welcome and greatly valued. Yep. Last night I did a reading, and it's like I was specifically speaking to one of the ladies on the reading or on the live, and she was talking about how lost she was. She was talking about how lost she was, and she just needed guidance and direction. Do y'all see that? What the name of this say? The Little Lost Lamb. That's exactly why I created this deck. People who need guidance, people who need direction, people who need insight, people who need clarity, people who just don't know where to turn, people who just need answers. Look at that at the bottom of the deck. Look at that at the bottom of the deck, baby. Wisdom. Wisdom at the bottom of the deck. We all get to a place to where we are lost, unsure, uncertain. We don't really know what's going on. We can't figure it out. And thank you for the share too. I didn't see that. Thank you for the share. Thank you for the hearts. Y'all got me to 5K hearts. Thank you. Um, but yeah. How about let's do this? Ask me anything. Ask me questions about stuff because I'm kind of in a talkative mood at the moment. Let's talk about anything. I don't know, except for politics. I don't really want to talk about politics. Except for politics, I don't really care for politics. Um, well, not according to the ways of the world, anyway. Um, but let's see. I'm getting the energy of like power. Like somebody needs to really operate in their power. Like you're a powerful mother. Shut your mouth. And I don't think you fully recognize that about yourself. You are a powerful mother. Shut your mouth. Like we had a conversation um, at the hostel last night where they was talking about like what are some things we were basically talking about the world and the position or whatever we're in. And I was just telling them, I said the big thing here in life is that a lot of us don't recognize how powerful we are. A lot of us don't recognize that we are powerful, which is a part of the conditioning that they did to us to make us think that we lack power. They teach us how to pray for something outside of ourselves, ask for something outside of ourselves, see something outside of ourselves. Baby, you are divine. You are the divine God or goddess that you are, whether you want to believe it or not. You are a powerful mother. Shut your mouth. You are a powerful divine being. 333 across my screen. Oh, they don't want me to talk about this. Y'all seen that? Or at least y'all heard that. Y'all ain't seen nothing, but anyway. Listen, because that's exactly what we're about to talk about since they don't want me to talk about this shit. We are powerful beings. And it is our responsibility, it is our duty, um it is on us to step into and walk into that power. Like, have you ever told yourself, like maybe you were afraid of something and you told yourself, I'm not going to be afraid of that thing anymore. And once you face that fear, you realize it wasn't as big and bold or whatever as you thought it was before, because you operated in your divinity, you operated in your power, and you reclaimed yourself. You realigned to your true self. A lot of people are awakening to their true self. A lot of people are becoming conscious of their true self. A lot of people are identifying who the heck they really are, mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit, right? A lot of people are becoming and beginning to connect to who they really are on a divine soul level, on a spiritual level. A lot of people were asleep or unaware. I was that person as a child that was woke. So I was like very conscious. I don't like to use the word woke, but I was very conscious as a child, very conscious of what was going on around me. And I would ask questions and I would be reprimanded for it. I would get ass whoopings. I would be put on punishment. I would be kept from being able to do certain things that I like to do. But I still ask questions, like, because I wanted to know. I was that curious child. I wanted to know. Thank you for the gifts. Thank y'all for the hearts. I wanted to know. I wanted to know, like, because the things in this world, just even from a child, never made sense to me. Like, when I was young, my mom used to try to force me to take medication. Like, if I was sick or, um, gratitude, if I was sick or if I wasn't feeling well or something like that, my mom would try to force me to take medications and stuff like that. And I just wouldn't. And one day she like threatened me and said she was gonna call my dad, because my mom and my dad didn't live together when I was young. Well, I mean, they never really lived together. But anyway, she called my dad and was like, I'm gonna tell your dad. And normally that worked. Normally she would threaten me with my dad, and I'd straighten up and, you know what I mean, like kind of get it together. Or like, I don't want the problems, right? I didn't care. My daddy came over. He was trying to force me to take the medication, and I just didn't want to take it. Like, I'm not about to take these pills. I'm not about to take whatever medicine you're trying to get. I'm just not about to take it. So like I closed my mouth. And you know how parents, when you close your mouth, you don't want to eat something, they try to close your nose. Cool. I'm gonna open my mouth. I can still breathe like that. I was that kid. Like, I'm not about to take the medicine. You literally gonna have to shove it down my throat. And I'ma still throw that shit back up. Like I was that kid. Gave my folks hell. But it was just because I knew that the stuff they were trying to give me wasn't good for me. Like, I never liked taking like to this day I don't take medication, and people be like, what do you do if your head is hurting? That's my body communicating to me. So if my head is hurting, either my blood pressure is high for some reason, I'm dehydrated, or I need rest, or I'm hungry. Like, when your head hurts, that's your body communicating to you something, right? If my stomach is hurting, that's probably because I've been eating too much dairy and I need a cleanse, purge, fast, because it's some stuff that's sitting in my stomach that is not allowing my digestive system to fully process and digest the way it needs to, which means I need to cleanse myself. I've been putting the wrong things in my body. I need to adjust my health regimen, you know. Um, but so many times they don't teach us like we have the power to live the life that we fully desire to live, but they just don't want us to know that. Like, they literally hide the truth in plain sight. Like, what is we doing? They hide the truth in plain sight. They hide the truth in plain sight and then wonder why. We sitting here looking at the truth right in our face. We looking at the truth right in our face. And for me, like, I always felt connected to that truth. I couldn't always explain the truth, but I always felt connected to the truth. I couldn't explain it. Like, one thing about me is I've always been conscious. However, I used to struggle with being able to verbalize. I used to struggle with being able to verbalize how I felt, or what I was I used to struggle with being able to translate what I was feeling on the inside in my divinity, right? I used to struggle with being able to articulate that into human words, like into things that humans could understand. Like I couldn't, like there's not no words to express a lot of the things that I felt over the course of my life, like things I've seen, things I felt, things that I've experienced. Like there's not words for it, you know. But I've studied, I've worked on it. You know, so many people compliment me now and they're just like, you're so good with words and you're so good with how you speak. Man, did this take some practice? Man, did this take some studying? Man, did this take some learning? Something that a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm a writer, and I'm a spoken word artist. And so when I get on stage and perform as a spoken word artist, a lot of people, when I get on stage and perform as a spoken word artist, a lot of people see me and they're like, oh my gosh, she's so confident. She's so beautiful. Like she's so well articulated and well spoken. Like their poem is so powerful. Baby, I was in remedial English and reading classes in middle school. That's the part that a lot of people don't know. That's the part that a lot of people didn't see. That's the work that a lot of people didn't know was going on behind the scenes. Like I used to go to my room and study while people outside playing basketball, having fun and stuff like that. Football, hide and seek, whatever. I'm in my room studying. I'm in my room studying because I'm like, man, the struggle was real. The struggle was real. And I still tap into like those lessons that I learned from sixth grade and seventh grade. You know what I mean? Like I still tap into that energy sometimes. But I decided that I wanted better for myself. I decided that I didn't want to be described or labeled or whatever by those things. I decided that for myself. And I became better and better and better and better. Now I'm the person that people look at. I had a friend where her younger son um, needed remedial English and reading classes, and I told him, I said, "Look at me." I said, I used to be in English and remedial classes, and I said, "How many times have you complimented me on how I talk, on how I speak, on how well verbiaged I am?" I said, "How often do you appreciate how um, beautiful my poetry is that he's heard me do and say and speak?" And I told him, I said, I was right where you're at. It's right where I was. And it was just like a new perspective for him. He was just like, wow. It was eye opening for him. Right. But so often we kind of take our power away from ourselves because we live in those limitations of what the world tries to put on to put upon us. We are powerful beings. When we tell ourselves we're powerful, that was the day I was sick. I felt my body trying to get sick. And I literally said, "You're not sick. You are healthy. You are well. You are vibrant. Every cell in your body is operating in its highest and best form." And I went to sleep. I drank me some water. I went to sleep. The next day I woke up, I was healthy, full of energy, no cough, no mucus, no nothing. I said it, I spoke it, I decreed it, I declared it, and I believed it and knew it to be true. And baby, the next day I woke up, I was good. I had no issues. My brother was looking at me like, he was like, "Weren't you sick yesterday?" No, I don't get sick. I'm healthy, baby. I'm healthy always. But once we operate in that and we speak and we take that same energy into all of who we are, mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit. When we take that energy into all of who we are, all of what we are, baby, that's gonna change things. But they don't want like 333s across my screen yet again. Anyway, but they don't want us to operate in our power. You know what I mean? They don't want us to see how powerful we are. They don't want us to live in it. They don't want us to love it. They don't want us to trust it. They don't want us to align with it. Because when we do that, that's going to be the thing that's going to change the game. The thing that I tell people is operating in your divinity is the best gift that you can give yourself. It's literally the gift that keeps on giving. When you operate in your divinity, everyone around you automatically raises, their frequency automatically raises, right? Either their frequency raises or they fall off. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it's like either they're going to evolve and become more conscious with you, or they're going to fall off. But either way, you're literally helping to raise the vibration and raise the frequency of the planet through every intentional choice that you make to live in love, to live in peace. Like you are you. You are you and you is self. And your self is divine. 333 on the clock yet again. 333 is divine. You are divine, baby. You are a divine completion. Oh, Holy Spirit, speak. You are a divine completion all by yourself without the help of no one or no other thing. However, we are all interconnected. 4141 on the clock. We are all interconnected. We all flow as one. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. We have two bodies. We have the collective righteous body, and then we have the collective unrighteous body. And a lot of the times, the arguments that we be having about people and things, it don't even be from the same vantage point. You know what I mean? We are, you have the righteous ones, the ones who are operating and living in love and truth and peace and purpose, who are here for the collective consciousness of the planet. And then you have people that are here um, who are completely unrighteous. They don't care what they do, say, how they show up, or whether they show up or not. They're not operating in love, truth, none of that. They'll tell a lie the same way they'll hurt somebody, literally or figuratively. You know what I mean? And they don't care because that's their normal, that's what they're used to. But we have two different bodies. And when we start seeing the collective righteous body for what it is versus the collective unrighteous body for what it is, we'll understand, especially when it comes to stuff like politics and religion and things like that. Like, you either are or you aren't. You either are or you aren't, baby. You either are righteous or you aren't. Thank you. Gratitude, brother. You either are or you aren't. A lot of people talk about like what to do, right? A lot of people have those questions. What am I supposed to do? Choose love. What does choosing love look like? Be respectful. What is respect? Respect is a mutual acknowledgement of peace. What is peace? Peace is your purpose energized, or your power energized authentically, creating evolution. What are you doing? You're either creating evolution or you're devolving, or you're devolving. You're either evolving or devolving. Which one are you doing? Are you raising the consciousness of the frequency of the planet, or are you devolving it? Are you lowering it? Every time you tell a lie, you're devolving evolution. Every time you allow yourself to live in a lie, you're devolving evolution. Every time you cast an illusion, let me tell y'all something. We're all out here casting spells. Let's just be honest. We're all out here casting spells, baby. But the difference is, are you casting a spell of reality by telling the truth? Or are you casting a spell of an illusion by telling a lie and causing people to live in chaos and dysfunction and misery, pain? Every time you tell a lie, you're devolving evolution. You're devolving humanity. You're devolving consciousness. You're lowering the frequency of the planet. Every time you tell a lie. Gratitude. Every time you tell a lie. Every time you tell a lie, you're devolving humanity. Every time you every time you live in a lie, like when you become conscious and aware of the lie, oh yeah, I'm gonna manifest $200 so I can have a place, a place to stay for the week. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna start small. I'm gonna start small. Watch. Mark my words. There's gonna be a generous benefactor, a generous person that's gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna just give you this $200." They're just gonna be like, "I'm gonna just give you this. You can have it. Thank you for being you." Don't know who that person is or when or how it's gonna come, but it's coming. Mark my words. um, but yeah, every time you tell a lie, every time you live in a lie, every time you become conscious and aware of a lie that you're living in and you choose to keep living in that lie. Like we have so many people out here who make excuses out there, excuses out there, excuses. When I share part of my story with people, I tell people, I'm like, man, like there's been people who were sent to help me along my journey. Like the struggle has been real. Like I moved to a new city, Houston, Texas. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. So I moved to Houston, Texas. No friends, no family, no job, no car, no money, no nothing. I just kind of got up and left. It was time for me to leave my hometown. It was well past time. And I remember I met this guy at the park and he saw me sleeping out, like literally sleeping outside. And he was just like, he was like, you look like you're like well put together, whatever, whatever. You look smart. You look like you don't look like, I guess he was saying like one of the other unhoused people, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. Cause I didn't take that as a compliment. But anyway, but he was just like, why are you out here? It's like, I obviously don't have a place to stay. He's like, well, why? I don't have the funds to get a place to stay. Well, why? Because I'm not getting a job. And he was like, well, what are you gonna do for funds? I'm gonna do things that are purpose filled. Anything that aligns with my purpose, I'm willing and I'm going to do those things. I'm not doing anything that is contributing to the devolution of humanity. I'm not about to go stand at Walmart and be a cashier so people can buy all this fucking junk and shit that they don't need. I'm not about to go work at a warehouse to provide for people to buy all this unnecessary stuff that they're just loitering and looting at their houses that they don't like. I'm not contributing to that cycle. I've worked at warehouses, I've worked as a cashier, I've worked in community service, like I've done all that. Been there, done that, no thank you. No, I'm grateful for the lessons I learned, the experiences that I had while I was there. No thank you. Right. And so, but anyway, he was asking me like, why am I where I am? And I just basically told him like, I don't have any friends or family here, and I was just like, I'm doing what I need to be doing, right? But I don't tell people, and let me tell y'all this. I don't tell people the things that I be working on because in the past when I've told people things that I was working on, they use those things. Like I'm when you're already in a vulnerable place and then you share things with people, because I shared things with people in the past before with the intention of thinking that me sharing that with them was going to be of help to me. Meaning, a person will be like, hey, what do you need help with? And I'll be like, oh, well, I'm doing this. And in order to do that, I need help with this. And then they'll be like, oh, I'm going to make sure she don't get that. I'm going to make sure that this opportunity, like, so I don't tell people stuff. So when he brought his friend to the park the next day, which was so weird because like I was asleep, like I was sound asleep. Um Why you say Virginia? But I was sound asleep. I was sound asleep and my spirit said, wake up. And I turned around and looked, and the man was staring at me while I was sleeping. Weirded me the hell out. And I asked him, I was like, why was you staring at me while I was asleep? Oh, I wasn't staring at you, boy. You being weird. So, but anyway, he ended up bringing his friend the next day. And the friend came and asked me, like, what are you doing with yourself? And I was like, I'm doing what I need to do to get, um, basically to get on my feet. I was just like, it just hasn't happened yet, you know? And he was just like, he was asking for specifics. And I'm not about to tell you nothing specifically about what I'm doing. I don't know you. I don't trust you. And I have not gotten the okay to tell you a goddamn thing. He immediately gets frustrated because I didn't tell him any specifics about what I had going on. And he was like, well, he said, when you, that's it. That's it. He was like, well, he said, I'll do this. He said, when his friend tells him that I've done something to better my life or to try to get myself back on my feet, he said, when he tells him that that's what I've done, he said, then he'll help me. Nigga, you can go shove your help where the sun don't shine. It'd be so funny. 333 across the clock, 5151 on my timer. It'd be so funny how people be thinking that they're the end all be all for a person. You know what I mean? Like, you're mad because I didn't reveal to you the things that, and the sad reality is look at that. Now I want me to share this story. I'm so in tuned spiritually that I can tell when a person is just trying to soak me for information. You dig what I'm like? I can tell when people are just trying to soak me for information. You're just trying to soak me for information, baby. So that when you get the information, and it's sad because a lot of people don't be realizing when they're being used by the enemy, when you're being used by evil and ill-willed spirits or energies. I don't even want to call it spirit, but energies. When you're being used by evil and ill will, like, and he was being used in that moment, and he didn't recognize it, and he got mad at me and he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this. He said, when he tells me that you have done something to help yourself, because in his mind, he convinced himself that I'm just outside because I want to be out there. He convinced himself that I hadn't done anything in my life to better myself, to try to get a place to stay, to try to get a car, to try to get some money. Like, in his head, he convinced himself that I wasn't doing nothing. And he said, well, when I see you trying to better your life, but that's what they do. They try to put that pressure upon you to make you feel like you just need to go get a job. Man, pluck you and your job, okay? Screw you and your job, because I'm not. I swear to y'all, it's a, what is it? I don't know what the name of the app is, but it's an app that you can go on where you can get like day by day jobs. I literally tried to go get one of those the other day. The app shut down on me. I am not making this up, y'all. Like, I swear to you, every time I've even like had moments of weakness where I'm like, I'm gonna just go get this job for a couple of months and this, that. Spirit be like, no, you ain't. And it was a good, it was like $20 an hour for the job. And it was like three different um shifts I was about to pick up. And it was 6 hours, I think. Yeah, it was 6 hour shifts, $20 an hour, three different shifts. I'm like, okay, I could do that, and that'll sustain me for a little. And Spirit just like, nope. I got halfway through the requirements. It was like 8 different steps you needed to do to, like, you know what I mean? And I got halfway through it to step number 5. It was something I had to sign or something like that. And it wouldn't pull up. That thing would not pull up, y'all. I can't make this up. It would not pull up. And the whole app just stopped working. I was just like, what in the world? And so I waited like an hour or something like that because I was like, okay, maybe the app was doing what it was doing. And then I went back on there and tried again, and it was doing the exact same thing. And I was just like, wow. And what's funny is my bunkie, my celly, that's what we call each other, she was able to do it just fine. Like she was able to go on there, sign up, get the job. Like the app worked just fine for her. We're using the exact same app. The app worked just fine for her. I was just like, okay, spirit. Well, show me the way then. Cause but it's just be funny though, like when people be like taking, because every resource is a source directly from divine. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like when people be taking resources and like trying to be stingy with them, when people be taking resources and not using them the way the most high intended, like to actually help the people that you're supposed to be able to help with the resources that you have received. You're out here helping people who don't need the help. You're out here helping people who the Most High never told you to help. You're out here helping people to perpetuate the cycle of toxicity, evil, and ill will that's been going on in the world. And that man looked at me with a straight face, 56, 56 on the clock. He looked at me with a straight face and he was like, yeah. He was like, when you get to a point where I see you helping yourself. When he tells me you are helping yourself, he's like, then I'll help you. Nigga, I ain't gonna need your help. He may as well been like, he was basically saying like, when I get back on my feet, then I'll help you. What do I need you for at that point? I'm already on my feet. You dig what I mean? Like, but it'd be so interesting to me because people be um shopping for information. People be shopping for information from you. When you are a divine being, people will shop for information from you in all ways. They will show up and pretend to be your friend. They will pretend to like hire you for a job or something like that and like pretend like that's what it is. But it don't be that at all. It don't be that at all. They ain't your friend. They ain't trying to give you no business opportunity or business offers or nothing like that. They just shopping for information from you. I'm so proud of myself for like learning that valuable lesson, baby, because like I used to think like, okay, this person is gonna help me. So I obviously need to give them this information in order for them to help me. Nope. People will get all the information from me and then go take that information and run with it. Take the information, run with it, and never help me at all. I never hear back from them again. Never hear back from them again. I would never hear back from them again. And I'd just be like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. But that's what happens when you operate in your power. When I tell y'all, even with me being unhoused, it's like so many things have been coming at me left and right. I'm like, how in the hell am I already at, quote unquote, such a low point in life? And y'all still threatened by me. Y'all still are thoroughly threatened by me. Like, why? I mean, I know why, but why? But why? Like y'all are thoroughly threatened by me. Like y'all feel so threatened by me. It's crazy. Um they feel so threatened by me. It's crazy, but that's the thing that they wouldn't ever actually admit. They wouldn't ever actually admit um that we're powerful, that we are intuitive, insightful beings, that when we're operating in our power, you can't get over on us. When we're operating in our divinity, we see all and know all. They just try to manipulate us into thinking that we don't. They just try to manipulate us into thinking that we don't know what we know. Mm-mm-mm. We know what we know, even when we don't know how we know what we know. Even when we ain't got the proof, even when we don't have the proof, the physical proof to showcase how we know what we know, baby, you still know what you know. Let me tell you that. Somebody needs to hear that. You know what you know. You don't need no physical proof to prove what you know. You know what because you know that shit. Period. Period. Because let me tell y'all, the Most High plays this game with me, right? The Most High will tell me something that's true, right? Deliver a piece of true information to me, right? Just to test my faith, just to test my faith. And then once I fully have faith that that thing is true and I'm willing to step out on faith and trust that what I've been told is true by the Most High, then the Most High starts showing me these breadcrumbs of how to receive the information, to have the physical proof behind it. But first, I must have faith that this thing is true. And then the Most High, like, okay, she believes that it's true now. She knows it's true. She has faith that it's true. Now, now I can show her the physical proof because she already knows it in her. This is just for her to help awaken other people. This is just for her to help other people connect the dots. That the Most High likes to play that little game with me, and I just be like, I don't know if I like that game. I don't know if I like that game. But it's all a test of your faith. It's all a test of your faith. And once you have faith in what you are being told by divine and you lean into it's like when you are being told something by divine and you fully trust that thing, the cycle, the flow of that thing runs so much more smooth. So so much more smoothly. So much more smoothly. So much more smoothly. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, I'm about to get ready to get off of here. Um, Thank y'all for listening to me ramble and hear me talk. Um, if you know this message or this word was meant for somebody and you made it this far, make sure you share this message. Comment down below. I am powerful. I believe in my power. Comment down below. My power is worthy of being powerful. um, yeah. So, but yeah, I'm about to get off of here. Peace and love, beautiful beings. Catch y'all next time. Have a beautiful flow.